Still here. So on YouTube, I have never seen really. I think I saw one video on a fish stand like these. Okay, one review. So I gotta do this because you people need to know information like this. Okay, so basically, I ordered two of them. Right, this one here is for the long 20 gallon. This is I guess they call it a high 20. But I don't know what the regular 20 looks like. So I ordered two of them, and they came in this box here. Okay, and this is the box that came in, and this is the people who made it. Okay, so okay, simple, basic questions was is were they hard to put together? Well, here's basically the instructions. If you can see it, both of them were the same because they put together the same way. I'm not sure how well you can see them. Okay, but it would take you a person who's good with tools doesn't drop them every freaking couple seconds. I say let's put it at a half hour, okay? And let's put a half hour. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So let's see. Takes about a half hour to put all this. Let's say a half hour, okay? If you just do it and just put it together and don't stop. Some guys probably do it like 25 minutes or so, maybe quicker. Depends how good they are at with the Allen wrench. It comes with Allen wrench, and that part's kind of easy. Uh, and they do have lithium everything, okay, but sometimes you're looking at it going, this goes with this, does this go with this? You gotta make sure you watch the holes or something like these two here. You gotta watch the holes where the hole is at, okay, and then you'll get it. The diagram picture down here, but I don't. But it's kind of easy putting it together, okay. Just um uh, this stuff that you have to know, okay. Is it shaky? It's a little shaky. I don't know. It's like, am I? I'm like on the line. Should I trust this shit or not? You know. But I do because on the bottom they have right here. They had the floor thingies where you can adjust the size of it so it stops wobbling. This one's doing pretty good. It's not really wobbling. You can see it moving, but there's no weight in the tank. So once it gets more weight, it holds better. This one I still got to fix the legs. Still a little wobbly, but would I say if it's like part of my brain saying it's not safe. And this company is so full of shit, you know. And the other half is saying it's all right. Once I get water and everything, it should. The weight might hopefully keep it in place. Okay. Did anything about this piss me off? Oh my god. So I even looked online. Okay. These are. Let's look on here. Okay. Let me pop this up. So top one is 30 length, 12 depth, it's wide, and 32 high, which I love the 32 high. Okay, that's what sold me the most. The other was 32 high too, but it's 24 because of a high. It says 20-gallon tank, 20-gallon fish tank stand, 30-gallon fish tank stand. Stand. Okay, that's what it said. So that's what it said. But Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It goes all the way to 12. You're not going to be able to see it, are you? Maybe a little bit. Which way? Over here. It goes to like 12 and a half, almost. So like a little line. I don't know how to make you be able to see this. You're not going to be able to see it. So get your measuring thing, all right? And look at the 12. And look at the, what says 12 and a half right here. And it's a line right before the 12 and a half. That's where all of them are, okay? And you go from the bottom part. So yeah. This one too. Both of them are like, let's just put it at 12 and a half. Okay, these stands are at 12. Just like the measure, they're at 12. They're at 12. Look, it's at 12. I'm measuring my 10 gallon. So it should be right at 10, right? It should be right at 10 because of the 10 gallon stuff. Well, it is right at 10. But this is at 12 and a half. So, and this is right at 12. So the dimensions and everything are correct. Okay? The tank isn't. Neither tank is. Okay? The length is. Yeah, the length goes with them. It's just not the width. The width. If any tank says, if the tank ever says it's at whatever number it says, no. Make sure you always measure it. Always measure it. Okay? So, I wanted to make sure. Went online, on Facebook, whatever, did a post, and found out that it's better to put the plywood. Okay? This is for to make the fish tank better and more stable. Okay, because the 30th here is fine. It comes off the edge. They come down. They're fine. It's the width you have to worry about, and on both sides, a little less than a half inch, right? So on both sides you have probably about this much over the edge. And I wanted to have stability, so like, let's put plywood down. So I had a friend across the street said, I am no good at tools. At lunch, I'm fine. I can keep dropping that, picking the thing up and still get the screws and everything. But this called for handheld saw thing, and I like my fingers where they're at. I don't like them in the floor. I don't like the blood squirting out. I didn't want that. Didn't want it at all. So no, that's not gonna happen. So he cut them out of the plywood I had, and I was putting it on there. And he says, "Wait, you know what you should do? You should put some I keep on saying caulk, but it's not caulk. It's like sealant down underneath the plywood to seal it onto the stand." I wish I would have kept it for a while before I returned it to him, because I did the other one. And I was like, that's how the board won't move around. I mean, the tank will still be moving around, but this, who was supporting the tank, won't be move around. And so that's good. So got to make the thing, and he put it all over the bars, because on the bottom of the bars looks like this right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it or not. Okay, you can see it. And so you just make lines up and down down and cross the lines and everything, and put the plywood on top, and I got taken to hold the weight down so it actually pushes pressure on the seal, and it's all sealed up. The only complaint I have is this part here. Is why can't they make it the same size as the tank? You know, I mean, to me, it feels like it's sturdy. It moves like this because I move it, but I think once I get some weight in there, I think it'll be fine. Plus, I want to get some. I don't know if you can see the shelf. I'm gonna get some bricks, probably like two bricks, and just put them on the side. Add weight to it so it holds it down. But yeah, that they're. I'm just moving. That's why it's shaking like that. But I'm gonna put some water in this one. But this is gonna be my. I can never pronounce this right. Duffy tank. Everything online it says you're better off with a 20 gallon tank. You know. And this, everything in my 10 gallon tank can go in this one. So my guppies and let's see my guppies and my plants, everything else is gonna go in that one. So I'm gonna have the way I'm doing it because I think they said use 2 inches of dirt. I'm only using an inch of dirt, okay, and an inch of sand. I'm gonna put dirt in first. I gotta clean dirt. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about that or not. I don't know. It's just clean dirt, so I may not. You really want to see a video about me cleaning dirt? Which I didn't even know the thing like 3 weeks ago. But the reason they clean the dirt is all the things that can float in it. All the little tiny sticks and whatever else crap in there can float. You scoop it out and then put it in the tank, and you won't have all that stuff floating in your tank. Which is what I learned from my 10 gallon. Because I didn't clean it the way you're supposed to. I put it in there. I let it sit for a day because the ammonia gets all out of it. I did not clean the dirt. So when I put the water in, after I put the sand in, then you start floating up to the top. It's not easy. It's not hard to scoop it all out. Okay, if you have a good scooper, which I had a net, and net doesn't really work all that well because net is like down into the middle part, and you need something flat to scoop it out with. It's just easier. So I think I showed it to you sometime. I think I did. But yeah, I'm hoping it becomes more steady when I put water in this thing. I think I got to fix the legs on the bottom. I'm not sure. I have to wash this first. Always wash your tanks, no matter if they're new or not. I washed that one already, but I need to wash this one. So yeah, that's about it. The big question is, can I recommend these to everybody else? Believe me, I took 2 weeks to find these. Well, I had them in my cart for a week, but I keep looking because I am never satisfied with stuff that I find. So I keep looking. But and now am I happy? Okay. I wish they were both black, but they're not. But that's fine. I don't really care. That is all good. So that doesn't really bother me. Really, does it? I don't know. Palomino. Oh, I found this at where did I find it? Kohl's? No, yeah, I found it at Kohl's. Sea monkeys. It was on sale. It was $20, but I got it for $11.99, and it was the last one sitting back there. So now I have aqua dragons and the sea monkeys. The other one I don't think I will be able to find because I think they go to a fancy store to find that. Okay, back to would I recommend these? It's not really hard putting them together. It's not. But because of the measurements and extra little work you have to do, don't get me wrong here. The glass from corner to corner is 12. From here to here. Is that right? That's 12. But you have to measure the black part down here. That's not 12. No. And they should take that into concern when they're doing these stupid, making these stupid things. But they don't. Because when you start to make it and you put your fish tank on there without the plywood on there, you're thinking, holy shit, it's gonna fall over. That's what it says. Get the plywood put on there so the weight is stable through the whole tank. That's what I did, and now it's much better. It doesn't really, it's not wobbly like it used to be. It seemed like wobbly. So I have to wash this and fill it full of water. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna start out with. That's a word I can't pronounce. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. It's not gonna see it. It's not gonna do it. Delphina. Delphina? I can never say it right. Delphina. So the whole thing is full of eggs. And these are the only ones that can be rehashed after dry frozen. Dry freeze? Freeze dry. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. And not think the bottle was gonna be this big. I thought it'd be smaller, you know. I got this off of eBay. I think it cost like I want to say $7.50. That's a lot. Mostly this is used for to feed fish. Alive or freeze dried, they're for fish to feed. But I want to get a tank of them and see what they're like. Because they're relaxing. I saw videos and videos of it. It's so relaxing to watch with someone around. And you can basically feed them green water, which is algae water, or yeast, dry yeast, mixed in with green water. Got this at the store. And I'm gonna mix that with some green water and some milk, little dab of milk, and that my plants. I'm trying to figure out how I want my plant. I think I'm gonna have all my plants like from the middle here over, and put everything else on that corner and that corner over there, the heater and everything, and put the rocks and stuff for the snails. Hopefully, those snails. It's probably like some snails getting at some, but they have to hang on with my snail tank. Pretty sure it could be my snail tank. I'm still debating because right there are like I'm screwed when it comes to the snails because my daughter was over there pointing at all the eggs for snails. I was like, oh damn. So I'm going to clean everything I get out of there and put it in there. All the plants, I'm going to lightly, carefully clean the plants. Even that sounds goofy, but I'm gonna clean the plants and the rocks. And I'm not sure about the floating Jason. Not 100% sure. Damn, I didn't think about that. Crap. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move Jason over here too. But then I'm going to find some stuff to put in the snail tank. They're like, I think they're like branches and stuff. So I'm logs, so I'm gonna get a bunch of that stuff. Because they like the rocks. And she even pointed out other baby snails that were in there. It's like, I don't know what kind of snails these are. So, yeah. Have I said about to recommend these or not? I'm trying to be nice to the company. I don't, besides the width, it's like, that's the only thing I was frustrated about the whole time. Was these things are not as wide as your tank. And as soon as you put together, you want to get your tank on there and get everything in there and going. But if it's off the edge and you keep looking at it, it's gonna drive you nuts. Like this is not right. It's not the right size of it. So you take it back apart and send it back. But no, just ask friends if they have any plywood. This is what I did. I put the tank on top of plywood and outlined it, and he cut the outline and fit perfectly. That's the way I did it. Or you can measure it and put it on and measure it. It's just easy. Put a tank on plywood, outline it, boom, done, and have your friend, or if you want to do it and lose a finger, and saw it off. Keep him back. I don't know. I want to say yes, I can recommend it, but I'm saying no. I honestly don't know. I got to put water in him and get this thing set up, then see how it is. But with no plywood on it, the tank not on it, so you can't see how bad it is, how it leans over both sides, how I think the company messed up by that size. That's all I'm gonna say. Can I recommend it though? Oh my god. Dexter! I'm gonna say I'm not gonna say if I can recommend it right now. I'm gonna say I will give it, let's say a 10, I will give it a 5 right now. A 5 for we need to put together. A 5 for being able to control the balance with the wheels on the wheels with the legs on the bottom, where you can screw them up or screw them down to make the thing more balanced, which is what technically saved us from it being wobbly. And it's a nice shelf right here. There's a lot of screws keeping that shelf down, but it's a nice shelf. So I'll put up to a 6 out of 10 until I get everything in there and with the water and see how balanced it is. All right. I think that's about it. And I'll do a part two to it later on when I get everything set up. Hopefully this week. I gotta put wash dirt. I gotta put the dirt in the tank. I gotta let the tank set for like a day, cause ammonia smell. You don't want that hurting the fish. So, but this one, all I gotta do, I need to wash the water into it, and then I don't know how many of these I'm gonna drop in there. I don't know if I should just do like, hopefully like 5, maybe put it on a piece of paper and do like 5. That's not very much, but it takes 3 days to hatch, and after 10 days, one can produce 10 babies. If you drop this whole thing in there, you are gonna be so screwed, because that is a hell of a lot. I have my glasses on. I can't see how much is in there, but yeah, no, don't ever do that. All right, appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for being with me with this. And on the side, ask for a review. So I don't know. What should I tell them? I don't like the width of it. You need to change it when you make it. I don't know. All right, y'all take care, and I shall talk to you all later. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Bye.